Right, the secret to a funnel, because I actually don't own a funnel and I need a funnel for my pre-workout because it's going into this bottle. So we've got one of Sarah's. I think this is an easy one, easy Sudokus. I will give it to her though, she does do hard ones. Hard. So we're going to make a little funnel here. This is the hack for anybody that doesn't own one. You don't just scoop it in there, and you also don't dry scoop it. I've been there and I'm not the biggest fan of dry scooping, so we'll go in with a little funnel here, just like that. We're going to go in with Train Smart today, Train Smart V2 in citrus burst flavour for chest day. It's chest day, guys, it's a big one. It's going to be huge. Easy as that.
Perfect.
And we'll go in for one more. That was technically a half scoop, so we'll go in just like a little bit more than that. Maybe like that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Just in case any bits get stuck at the bottom. We are in Destination Dallas, if you cannot tell around me. We're in for chest today. This is kind of going to be a little bit of a training on the road as well, only because although we're technically not on the road, we're in a different gym, and I don't think I've done this yet for Destination, so we are most definitely going to bring you through what Destination's got, what it's got to offer, how much crazy, weird, wacky pieces of equipment it's got. The atmosphere, the environment, as you guys know already, it's on point in this place. It's really good. Like, this is the sort of place where a lot of people are moving to from other states only because of the community, the environment, the atmosphere in here. People are in here training. And something that I love about this place is I am a small fish in here. I am a small fish, right? I am the one that's taken weight off. Maybe not on deadlifts. And I will say, I've been doing well. Anybody that I've trained with, I've been keeping up relatively well. But I like being that one that is getting pushed past where I know. I like being that one who, on some things, I am taking weight off because I'm not as strong. I am the one that's learning. I am the one that's all ears here. But we're in for chest today. It's going to be chest focused push. I'm going to do a little bit of side delts at the back end. We're going to be Cybex Smith pressing. I'm going to warm up on a pec deck. There's a couple of pieces that I would like to hit today. One being the free motion cable fly after my pressing's done, and I would also like to try out the incline Gymleco plate loaded chest press. It's either going to feel good or it's going to feel absolutely shit, but we'll try it anyway. Please don't forget to drop the video a like if you can, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let's get on with this chest day. One of the biggest parts to training on the road is being in different gyms with a lot of different equipment. Destination Dallas's equipment, very unique. A lot of really good pieces. So as you guys would have seen, the last training on the road was at JP's gym. That place was just full of hand-picked pieces. In Destination, again, the exact same. Hand-picked pieces, newer stuff along with old stuff. So in here you'll find there's a lot of Prime stuff. We've got Nautilus, we've got Life Fitness, Cybex. I'm talking Gen 1 Cybex pieces. So we've got like the Gen 1 Cybex Smith, which we're going to use today. Cybex Hack. There's Arsenal pieces. There's Body Masters pieces. I'm probably missing out on a few. Gymleco, there's Gymleco pieces. They've just had a brand new set of dumbbells put in, I do believe, by Gymleco as well. There is multiple cable stations. There's about 100 barbells, and I'm talking Texas deadlift bars, Texas power bars, Texas squat bars. There's strongman pieces. There's even a big chart on the wall of people's best lifts, which again just makes this place so unique. Even the deadlift stations, it's just so raw, it's so hardcore, it's just proper training. This place just screams real fucking training at you, which is why it's also such a fucking cool place to come in and just know that you're never going to have a problem coming in and training. That is the thing. And that for me is like when I walk in here and you just get that you just get that feel, you get that vibe of so many people just fucking getting after it. Everybody's in here sweating their fucking tits off just training, and it's just so cool to be able to see, be a part of, be around, and come in here and benefit myself as well, like benefit my own training. I'm here to improve my own training. I'm here to improve my own physique, improve my own knowledge, which is why, like I say, and like what I said at the start, I'm all ears. Like, I'm here to learn as well. And I think, especially if you want to become a successful bodybuilder and coach in this industry, you need to be willing to learn yourself. You need to be willing to apply that energy that you apply to your training, to your knowledge, to you being willing to be that person who doesn't know everything for once, who isn't able to give that answer to some things. You need to be that person that's willing to be able to learn more, because in the long run, that's what's going to make you even more successful. That's what's going to give you so much more back. And I definitely think that is something that is so important these days, because I do definitely think that at a certain point, we like to think that we know everything when we really don't know a fraction of things. So be willing to learn, be willing to listen, be willing to be that small fish, because if you do, you're going to progress yourself way more than what you'll ever think. Fuck. Smith went really well, very happy with that one. Sarah's idea at the end of it was to do a triple drop set, which absolutely cooked me. I will say that, it fucking cooked me. I wanted to jump into the Gymleco incline plate loaded chest press following Smith, but it's like this close to the prime shoulder press, and it's like face and face, and somebody was on the shoulder press, so I was like, I don't really want to be pure like trying to send the incline chest press with somebody else's face like very close to me, just in case it goes wrong. So we're going to jump onto this instead. Nautilus pin loaded press, obviously not an incline, but regardless of that, extremely good chest press. I've just came off the back of an incline, so I don't essentially need to be jumping onto another incline, but we'll send this. I know I got on really well with this one. We'll stay on a pronated grip as well, just because when I'm training chest, I favour a pronated grip over a neutral grip. I just feel as if from a neutral or narrow grip perspective, I end up just wanting to press through my triceps and actually forget about my chest. So on here, I can really focus on my chest, which, as anybody will know who's seen my side chest shots, my front lat spread shots, my front double bicep shots, my chest is an area that has came up a lot but still needs to come up that little bit more, and I know over time it's going to do that. So prioritising what I know works best for my chest development is the key, and that is definitely something for you guys as well. Whenever you have got a weak body part, you have to take on board that training hard doesn't just mean coming in and trying to lift as heavy as you can. Training hard means coming in and training with purpose, with accuracy on that specific body part, because if you're not targeting that targeted area that you're meant to be training that day, and it's a weak body part for you, you're just coming in, you're slanging and bagging, you're just trying to move as much weight from A to B as you possibly can, let me guarantee you something, that body part will not develop. You have to focus on physique development. You have to focus, especially if you are a bodybuilder. Training hard means coming in, lifting weight that you are in control of, and especially targeting that targeted area that's potentially a body part that needs to come up. So just think about that one, guys. If somebody says to you that you maybe need to drop the weight, that doesn't mean that you're stopping training hard. It means you're still training as hard, sometimes harder, but with a little bit more accuracy, which is actually going to help that body part develop. No matter where we are, guys, HR Labs, Level Up V2, Carb Up, No Code V2, Kiffy 15.
Now hit the stage in the session where Kiff is far too warm and far too sweaty and no longer wants to voice over anything because he's roasting and uncomfortable and he just wants to get the session done. So lucky yous, I get to deal with him. Whoop whoop! Oh, and we also take no rest because it's an in and out job. So for anyone who's wondering what he's doing, the sweat keeps dripping into his eyes and making them sting. So halfway through his sets, he can't see.
Either like this or like this. chest, shoulders, a little bit of arms to finish. Mostly triceps, obviously. A push session. That's me moved split, push pull legs. A really good session today. I just struggled with the heat, and it's not because I struggle to like get into sets or anything like that. Like my head's always good getting into sets, but the temperature, like the humidity, the heat, the calories going out, the sweat, like it's fucking warm. I think it's like what, 31 degrees outside or something, so it's extremely warm, and that was definitely one of the biggest challenging factors with today's session. It was still a really good one. It was just like fuck, wet, sweaty, moist, humid, disgusting, and I'm not used to this. However, one thing I will say is I would much rather prefer this over struggling to get warm. That is one thing I will say, because back in the UK sometimes it can actually be hard to get warm and get full, get pumped, get that feeling where you feel very supported going into something like 4 plates aside on the incline. However, here again, yeah, it maybe feels a little bit more on the uncomfortable side, but I feel safe, I feel supported. And that's definitely something that I do really like about not having the concern, the worry about getting warm. So that is a good thing. That is the positive to come out from it. We have to always look at a positive. We look for a positive in any negative that we try and come up with. That is one thing I will say. And that is definitely something that I always look for, regardless of the situation, regardless of the time. We always try and look for a fucking positive. That is it. But we're done for the day. Training on the road. Destination Dallas. Really, really, really fucking good gym. I love this place. I never have an issue coming back to this place. This is the 3rd time we've been here, and I never feel like, oh, we have to go back. And I also never want to leave. That is the feeling that comes out of Destination. Music, atmosphere, environment, the community of people in here, people just fucking getting after it. It's honestly surreal. So if you've never been here, please try and get here, whether you live at the other side of the country or you live 2 minutes away. I say country, world. If you live at the other side of the world, like what we do, try and fucking get here, because trust me, you'll not regret it. But we're done for the day. Like I say, guys, if you can, drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. We are still growing. We're always going to be growing regardless how many subs we've got, and I'll catch up with you all in the next video.